Alright guys, you can see that I ordered a M&M shifter. Let me tilt this up a little bit at the back. Ordered a M&M shifter for the Turbo 400, and I just wanted to kind of do a little review, I guess if you want to call it that, and then explain some things, because I noticed some of their videos, they don't really show mounting. I couldn't find anything anywhere, and they don't show mounting, at least that I could find. But if you go through and look, let me see if I can. So you can see, like, here's a screw hole, screw. So you can put it on a plate and then turn around and bolt it in. Bolt hole, not screw hole. But yeah, you can just turn around, bolt it into a plate at any of these locations, and by locations I mean the tiny holes. I think the bigger holes, I'm not sure, but I think there's a way of mounting a tube, you know, like a 1-inch tube, so you can mount it to the floor, but I am not going to do that. But as you can see, you know, it's reverse, park, reverse, neutral, 1, 2, 3. This is for a reverse valve body Turbo 400, and all you do is you just pull down, and you can see how it's stopped. But for park and reverse, you have to press the button, pull, and you can turn around and drop it, put it here, and then from there you can just tap, 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 and then same thing back, same ways. Have to press the button, drop it in if you want, or there, which I kind of like that, kind of as like a safety, you know, for those, but not bad at all. Same thing with neutral. I mean, you wouldn't want to, you know, go from third if it's not a safety or neutral safe trans. You don't want to turn around and then drop it straight into neutral. So you have to do something, and it should stop you, I would think, from blowing off your legs with a flywheel. So yeah, I mean, it came in this fancy box. It was done up a little bit more. I took it apart, or not apart, but I took the zip ties off, and because it was all looped nicely, took the zip ties off and did that. I mean, even the bracket, I mean, you can see where it says out, you know, outside of the case. They send you a nice bracket with it, another bracket, and then I still have to, you know, tighten these up. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be pretty sweet, and I'll show you. They do different colors also. I mean, they've got black, which is what this one is, and the accents will change from, I think, here, and there's something else. I want to say these will change color too. But on the G8, I mean, they don't do custom colors. They do colors that they have chosen, and you know, the gray was nowhere close to the G8s, and like the reds, purple, green, it's not my thing. So I was like, I'll just do a billet, you know, billet style, and do it this way, because I think this is probably going to be the best looking. And yeah, I mean, it'll just be the fanciest, if you will. Yeah, I mean, it came with 2 stickers, some M&Ms, which is sweet, and then 2 stickers, M&Ms, and the shifter. And it's air shifted. You're not gonna find too many of those, but pretty much what I'm doing here is I've got these all unbolted. I'm gonna end up taking them out later. I wanna get some Ziploc bags down here because bolts and stuff are not coming up missing, but I'm getting confused taking so much stuff out of the car. But yeah, take this out, and then I'm just gonna take the shifter and put on the inside of the car basically a rectangular plate. It'll bolt onto there, and then the shifter will bolt onto the plate. And then I don't know if I can but use this hole that's already drilled out. So pretty much, you know, loop this way, loop back, but I think I'll need longer than, I think it's a 5-foot cable. So I think I would have to have like a 10-foot, maybe, or not 10, but maybe like a 7, maybe. Because I'd have to go from, you know, here, no crazy angles, drop, pull it this way, but I don't know what I'm gonna do yet in terms of that, but can't really do anything with the shifter until I get the flywheel on, and I ordered the wrong flywheel, so nothing is currently happening, unfortunately. I could maybe put the cradle together, but it's just one thing after the next. I ordered one wrong part. I bought a 6-bolt, and it was supposed to be an 8. Bought a 6-bolt, supposed to be 8, can't get it on. Yeah, I've got, tranny here, converter here, no drive shaft yet. All the rear end stuff's here, tranny fluids here, and I'm running Castrol Blue. I've seen a bunch of people saying, they run tractor fluid, blah, 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 but I know several big racers have told me, run Castrol Blue first. It'll tell you you've got fluid in it. If you run tractor fluid, for the most part, it's typically clear. That will tell you, hey, it's blue, I've got fluid in it. When you go to stick it, got fluid in it, and it's cheap enough. I think that was like $100 for 5 gallons. It's cheap enough where you can, if you need to drop it, you can drop it and not have to pay an insane amount using ATF, for example, like LAT, where it's like, I don't know, some insane number to turn around and keep changing fluid. I don't want to do that. So, but yeah, guys, that's the new shifter. When I go to install it, I'll kind of show you everything and then go from there. But appreciate you guys. If you got any questions about the shifter or what I'm doing with the G8, just put a comment below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.